You know that James DeGale, Andre Dirrell fight was one of the better fights. It was one of, it's nothing like watching two highly skilled fighters who are actually live dogs in the ring. And that's kind of what we saw yesterday, depending on how you look at it. Yesterday. But I think this fight right here, you know, it flew under the radar even for some hardcore boxing fans, because I didn't even get a whole lot of, you know, boxing fans. I mean, hardcore not even talking about this fight. A lot of people. I mean, I saw James DeGale fight. I like James DeGale, and we all know about the Dirrell brothers. And for the IBF title, the vacant IBF title, no less. Both fighters got my respect. I think James DeGale was the more skilled fighter, while Andre Dirrell was the better athlete. Round one, it was safe to say that, you know, Andre Dirrell clearly won that round. He controlled distance. He using the jab. You know, anytime he threw a combination, you know, his punches was faster, you know, and his punches was landing more cleaner. And the second round, the second round was for Dirrell also, until bam, you know, he just caught those two knockdowns. And in all fairness, the 10-7 round is what sealed it for him. He just got caught slipping one time, and then he was passive for the next 2 to 3 rounds, and then, you know. But I have to give Andre Dirrell props, because he actually worked himself back into this fight. He really worked himself away, because most people don't come back from 10-7 rounds. A 10-8 round is possible to come back from, but, you know, most fighters don't come back from a 10-7 round. And Dirrell made this fight closer than what it should be, which is why Dirrell gets 100% of my respect. And I don't necessarily know how he fought his way back in. I don't know whether it was a testament to him being, you know, those knockdowns, bringing out the live dog in him, and he felt that he had to go. Because there was points in the fight that you can really see that the tide was changing, and Dirrell had the momentum because of the way he was talking to him. Like he was telling DeGale, "Come on, let's work. Come on, work." You know what I mean? And I would, you know, you watching, I'm like, okay. He finding his stride, and he worked. Like I said, he worked his way back into this fight, because, like I said, most people ain't coming back from a 10-7 round, especially that early. I mean, whether James DeGale seemed tired out, I don't know. I don't know whether son gassed out, was gassing or what. It couldn't have been that, because he won rounds 11 and 12. I think on the unofficial scorecards, DeGale went in up 1 point. He went in up 1 point going into the last round. So, you know, but he won the 11th round. So it looked like that he was trying to, it seemed like he was gassing, but, you know, maybe he was trying to just set him up for a feint or something like that, you know, like feint or something like that, so he can land a big shot and possibly get him out of there. That's what it looked like he was trying to do, because when DeGale was moving, when he wanted to, he used his legs, and he got out of a couple of tight spots with his leg movement. You know what I mean? He used his leg, and he hopped in and out of the pocket, and he was effectively able to evade a lot of Dirrell's big shots. So, but all in all, my respect to both fighters. A big congratulations to James DeGale because of the simple fact that he came across the pond into a hostile environment and won. Because, you know, the cards, I mean, you know, everything was in Dirrell's favor. It was an Al Heyman event. Not to say that Al Heyman is rigging judges so his fighters can win or something like that. But, you know, when you look at it for what it is, man, that was on PBC. That was an Al Heyman produced fight. James DeGale had to come across the pond, and James DeGale got it done. So, you know, much love to James DeGale. And I also want to know, how do y'all feel about James DeGale versus Andre Ward? Could that be potentially a great fight at 168 pounds? Because isn't Andre Ward still the WBA super champion at 168? And now you got the IBF. I think that would be a very good fight, either for the end of this year or early 2016. Andre Ward versus James DeGale. That fight right there, and you know, we would have to see how Andre Ward is looking after this fight he's got coming up on June the 20th. But, you know, James DeGale, he seems like he's ready. He's a highly skilled fighter. He got a lot of dog in him. He's not afraid to mix it up, and he's not afraid to move either. I like the guy. I look forward to seeing much more from him. And I'm also looking to see how Andre Dirrell bounces back. He lost, but he has nothing to be ashamed of because he didn't put on a bad performance at all. Like I said, it was just that he just got clocked that one bad round where he just lost 10-7. I think that if he would have won round 2, or even if he just would have lost that round, then he possibly could have won that fight, because the middle rounds, man, Dirrell was doing his thing, man. He really was. So, but this is about DeGale, man. The London boy did it. Much props, much respect to him. Look forward to seeing him again. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about James DeGale and his win. And as always, comment, like, subscribe. Hey, this is your boy AC signing off.